moment on this conference that I went for in Nairobi, when the South African Minister of Transport stood up in the gathering where there are political parties from all over the world, and he said to me, he said, I want to applaud Liberia because your election was so tight, hotly contested, and President Boakai only defeated President Weah less than 30,000 votes. And yet, President Weah conceded. He said, you people should continue that democracy. I was proud. I'm going to say anyway, therefore, President, we have to concede and keep our democracy on the path it is. It's something, of course, I'm proud of, and I'm happy he did that. I would praise him any day for that, because not many Africans can do that. Look, let's stop all these political noise. When people do something good, praise them. He could have stayed in power like other people. Yes, he could have done that. When President Boakai,
Barack Obama said, change, yes, we can. And I, George, we are saying, power to the people. Yes, we must. Fellow citizens,
get ready for a historic gathering of unity, leadership, and vision. The Congress for Democratic Change USA, or CDC USA, proudly invites you to the 2026 National Convention. Now set from July 29 to August the 2nd in the great city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, under the theme, Renewing for Results, One CDC, One Vision, One Future. This landmark convention will bring together states chapters, party leaders, diaspora stakeholders, and distinguished guests from across the United States, Canada, Europe, Australia, Liberia, and beyond. Join us for strategic policy dialogue, CDC USA leadership elections, the Diaspora Engagement Forum, and a prestigious recognition ceremony, featuring prominent voices and leaders, including Party Chairman Attorney Janga A. Cole, leading an array of party officials from Liberia, including Representative Frank Safoko Jr., Representative Bintu Masale, Representative Abu Kamara, and Representative Eugene Colley. Plenary session speakers will include Wanto Tie Wanto, Mrs. Willamida Sadie Tar, Aisha Bolo Howard, Mamesi Kaba, Councillor Garmonde Clinton, Civicus Basigia, and many more. And don't miss the special honoring of His Excellency Dr. George Manawia, former President of the Republic of Liberia, for his outstanding democratic leadership and commitment to peace. As Liberian artists, including D12, Takun J, Leto Abraham Moiba, aka Heaven Sent, and KZW, will spice the honoring nights with beautiful performances, followed by a soccer match between CDC USA and Boxer, with FIFA World Best George Manawia leading the CDC USA in a spectacular soccer match on Sunday. It's happening in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania from July 29 to August the 2nd. Come, let's celebrate democracy and celebrate a true icon of Liberia democracy, His Excellency Dr. George Manawia. Be a part of the movement, be a part of the vision, be a part of the future. For more information, contact your local CDC USA chapter or follow official CDC USA platform at www.cdc.usa.org or contact the convention committee at 301-383-6874. CDC USA Convention 2026. Here we come, renewing for results.
Rescue. You want the first people you know. Show me the meaning of rescue. To save somebody, the meaning of rescue. Yeah. To deliver you from something, take you from something. So you are the poor people. Rescue me, save. But we the old people. Rescue, the meaning of rescue. That can't help me while eating water. The same thing. But you can't tell you the water. He can't put one making the water back to kill on one thing. You know they get people the pressure. Husband not working. I live in Joseph. I even made 1,000 a lot. I even made 500 a lot profit. Let me come and go. Children waiting for me. Your Ajota Baka, where will be our result? Next year, we wouldn't in 1 year. Where will be our result the following year?
Okay, thank you so much. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Patience Mane.
Patience Mane. You selling the market here?
Yes.
Are you selling the table here?
Yes.
I'm selling the table here.
No market. Can't get some. I go look for an season.
You go look for the market, you see so?
I see food, because the food price, the way up, you not understand ourselves. When you go to there, you buy another price. When you come, you buy a different price. So the money I can put it back.
Also, the money you carry to the cold storage.
You put it back. Very rich.
How much for the fish?
You buy snapper 14,000. What is to buy 10,000, 8,000. Buy it 14,000. One cartoon snapper 14,000. So we beg the government. We ask y'all to help us to beg our government. We say you keep to rescue us. When they rescue that ain't doing that, we're not understanding it. And when they pull the police on the street, our boyfriend here, they're not giving nothing to us again. They say they can't rescue us. While they cause a motor runner running, they were not doing they are breaking the government. We the poor people, they must find place for us that we want be able to scare our clothes. They got poor people, they got rich people in the town. Some of all we not got north from the south go. And that basically we do, we not understand our children went to school. Our children, when we can't sell the market, we can't make a damn. They say rescue, but we're not understanding the rescue team. So they were taking them from all of the street for smoking, for drugs and things. But I think you see them now. All of them turn to zoom in. They can stay in the freeze.
So the drugs are to you?
Rampant now, a more than rampant.
Okay.
The drugs is rampant. Some of them almost 20% on the street because of zooming.
The zombie drugs?
Yeah, the zooming and they bring in Joga Baga to drink. Because we are trying to sell our push. But now the zooming. When you say I see that you are so sticking at it. So we asking him to please, we the parent of our boys children. We ask him to please help us to make our children to leave zooming. Because he said he came to change things. And no change, we not understand our land. Police people getting our keke motor back, hard time. Police people beating our children on the street. They say they should wear stuff, they should become go over there, go over that one, everything they do. But what police people home king, that just one thing we just getting dropping like that. Tell him, don't napa, tell him sorry. We're not taking somebody like for the country. So you should tell our president to help with the poor people.
Selling money, how's the business?
We get God a great for
I'm a United Party Parisian from local country.
How long have you been selling here?
I've been selling almost 3 years. Not even 3 years, but I can't remember, but almost, yeah.
But you've been selling here for a long time.
For a very long time.
Yeah, so how was things doing President Weah Town?
It was smoothly moving. Oh, small, but for now, as you can see, since the morning, we not even sell one customer.
So since this morning,
and then
nobody has bought anything for you here?
Yes. Police can take your market. They expect you to free, you know.
Okay.
Since the morning, nobody number. So how you free? You leader, I will get taken out my
Wow. So now, will you prefer President Weah coming back?
Oh yes, I'm a United Parisian.
Yes. But now if election is here today,
I will vote President Weah.
President Weah?
Yes.
So you are United Parisian?
Yes, because of what's going on now. The really getting on shit, yes.
Yeah, economic condition is not better.
Oh, yes.
Okay, your name again?
I'm J. Kamara.
I'm not J. Kamara.
Yeah.
Thanks for having you. So ma, how everything? How's the country with you now?
The country too hard, not allowed to eat my son. The country hard.
Wow.
Can you imagine? My children coming dre. The old shoe that on the bed, I take from there. Doing Joya time. Yeah? I will buy different things. I will come at shopping. I buy different things. But the old shoe, yeah. I come from Breaching it now. I'm going to put it on and they're going to. So tell me now, what the facility now I will go on in the country? It's too hard.
So you saying that what you were promised by the Joseph Yuma Boakai government, that is not what you said?
Nothing. I'm not saying nothing working. Nothing working, brother. I will not lie to you.
So what do you prefer now? Will you prefer Judge Mano we are coming back?
I say I prefer 100 times. You know what I will tell you? My chicken, my dog, everything waiting. Now.
Everything waiting.
I say everything waiting to vote for Joya.
Wow.
Yes, because I know the interest are in him, and I know that God sent him.
Okay, God send him.
Yeah, God send him.
So, no
Thank
problem.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So how is business going? How is business?
The business is not really improving.
So now you've been selling here for over some years, and so during the regime of George Manuel Weah, and as compared to now under President Joseph Yuma Boakai, how can you compare business?
You can't compare it because I can remember 2017 when George Weah became president for Liberia. As of the time I start making money on my own. I even bought Lendy. But anytime the party people come in power, something very hard. As you can see me, this is not my body. Things are hard. Yeah, so from the economic situation, the economic situation for presently, this regime is very hard.
It's very hard.
It's very hard.
So it was quite better doing George Manuel Weah
down now.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you are grading the two government, who will you grade higher past them first?
I will grade George Weah government 100% than this government 10%.
Okay. Thank you so much. Your name again?
I'm James Fire.
James Fire. Thank you. So how is business going?
Thank God, my man, you know now.
So you still a Joseph Boakai government. So doing George Manuel Weah, how was business with you?
Business was already know we to say what this number no business, but to say one thing is that I'm playing.
Wow. So are you saying now it's better than Joseph Yuma Boakai time is higher than President Weah time?
Very, very hard. To prepare George Weah time, one George Weah again, that will come back.
So are you calling George Weah back? So if election is to be held, who will you vote for? George Weah? Wow. So if you have to grade the past regime and the current regime, how will you grade them?
The past regime, I will grade the past regime 80%, and this regime, I will grade this regime 50%.
Thank you so much. Your name again?
I'm Moses.
Moses. So like the regime of President Weah and now under Joseph Yuma Boakai, how can you compare business? How was it during President Weah time and now how it is during this administration of Joseph Yuma Boakai?
Well, the business sector now will find it difficult because of the US rate.
Okay, because of the US
yes rate. Because when the US go up, you find out people and to buy can be difficult. When the US rates come down, you can find the liberty plenty in the market, so everybody can buy. But for now, the US rate is high.
But what do you think is the cause of that?
Well, we can only blame the central government for that.
The government. So how is business with you currently?
The business is not going well now because in the government we're finding more difficulty.
So during George Manuel Weah time, how was your business?
During George Manuel Weah time, at least business are going on small we're managing.
You're managing.
Yeah.
So now, if you have to compare the two governments, who are you grade as your friend?
Yeah, I'll grade George Weah government because this government we thought that this government will come to bring things for us, but we see now everyone are going. I log on seeing business people are not even there getting a need what they need in a business. Business going afloat.
So how was business today for you?
Yeah, at least I think what God gave me today, at least I in 5,000. Yeah, at least I can manage. And I saw a business I said I come to farm a daily bread.
So you say at least you in 5,000. So
yeah.
Do we judge man we have time when you come in the market here in Douala market and sell usually by the evening hour? How much you used to carry home and when you live in the market?
Yeah, during we are time at this hour I used to generate almost 20,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's wide range.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you again. So how is business moving?
Oh really, this is not fun.
Okay.
But in everything we get gotten for the movement. But the government is not doing well for us.
Yes, so during President Weah time, I think that was the time you started selling here. So how was business back then as compared to now?
Oh, Weah time was very great.
Okay.
It was very great because when you can't sell, end of the day you know that you go home to your family. Okay. But for now, it's very difficult.
But what do you think is the problem now? It's very difficult.
The problem from the government. Because there is no job for the youth, there is no job for our parents. And even they are putting our people down, our parents are crying, so people will take pay, they will come and buy, they are not taking pay, so really, we are facing a lot of pressure in the country now.
So how can you grade the two administrations, Joseph Boakai and George Manuel Weah? How can you grade them?
I grade George Weah government as one.
Okay. Thank you so much.
100%.
Your name again?
Philip my name.
Philip. So So how is business moving?
Business, business higher.
Business high here. Yeah. So what is the cause that business is high here?
The way the country running, I made a business.
So during President Weah time, how was business as compared to now?
What? Business was going there.
Business was growing.
Yeah.
So you telling me that business was growing during President Weah time more than now?
Yeah.
So how is the range? Now you come, you say yeah, send this money, and now you will be leaving very soon. So how much have been your income today? And but as compared to President Weah time, how was your income like?
So now President we are so now we can say the whole day will buy.
The whole day will buy.
Yeah, what this now for the full buy at war.
Wow. Thank you so much. Your name again?
Elijah.
Yes.
So how is business?
So, fellow Liberians, home and abroad, it's a privilege again for us to be on here. And I want to use this time to extend my thanks and appreciation to all of you who continue to remain very, very supportive to what we do. I want to say thank you for your support. I want to say thank you for your criticism. I want to say thank you for, the kind of energy that you bring on, especially those of you who support our work. We want to say thank you so much. Without you, we will not have the energy to do what we are doing. Because we are human, sometimes we depend on the positive energy that is from you to encourage us to do this. Especially when you are doing something which you are not, kind of paid for. You are doing it for the sake of your country. You are doing it for the sake of humanity. Sometimes what really strengthens us to keep on with this is those of you who come here, who share, who send us love, send us thumbs up emojis, you send us the heart sign. When after this video we sit down and see how people react to what we do, it makes us to feel so proud and give us the energy to keep going on to do what is positive for our country. So to those of you who are sending the thumbs up, I want to say thank you so much. To those of you who are sending us the love sign, the love emojis, I want to say thank you so much. For those of you who criticize what we do, we also want to say thank you. For those of you who have different opinion relative to what we do here, we also want to say thank you because all of your commendation, your criticism help to make us strong. And I want to say thanks to all of you. In a special way, I want to use this time to appreciate all of you that have joined us. Langama, thank you so much. He said confused show. These are some of the people that encourage us. Thank you so much, Langama, for your presence here. We do appreciate you. Momo Blamo, thank you so much. We appreciate you for your presence here. Thank you so very kindly. Raptel Riches, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Aro Gassini Favor Zion, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Francis L. Logan Senior, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. We want to also use this time to welcome Ma Mata's son. Thank you so much for your presence here, Ma Mata's son. We appreciate you. All of you who are joining us is a privilege, and we appreciate all of you. We want to say thank you. I played a video, and in that video, the last video, you listening to Liberians complaining of the difficulties. You listening to them complaining of hardship. I want to read a scripture from the Bible for you today. There is a place in the Bible, one of the books of the Bible, 1 Samuel chapter 8. When the children of Israel reject God as their king and decided that they were going to take unto themselves a king that they want to see, they want to celebrate with, that they want to be like other nations around them. I'm going to read that scripture and I want you to listen keenly. We start our discussion from that basis. 1 Samuel chapter 8. I will be reading from verse 1 down. It says, when Samuel was old, he made his sons judges over Israel. The name of his firstborn son was Joel. The name of his second son was Ambijah. They were judges in Beersheba. The sons did not follow their father's example, but turned to dishonest ways of making money. They took bribe and denied people justice. Let's come down because it's a specific area I want to come down to. Or verse 4. Then all the leaders of Israel gathered together and came to Samuel at Ramah. They told him, you are old and your sons aren't following your example. Now appoint a king to judge us so that we will be like other nations around us, or we will be like all the other nations around us. Verse 6. Samuel considered it wrong for them to request a king to judge them. So Samuel prayed to the Lord. The Lord told Samuel, listen to everything the people are saying to you. They have not, or they haven't rejected me. Listen to this. They haven't rejected me. They haven't rejected you. They have rejected me. They are doing just what they have done since I took them out of Egypt, leaving me and serving other gods. Listen to them now. But be sure to warn them and tell them about the rights of a king. The rights of a king. Underline this word. Be sure to warn them and tell them the rights of a king. Listen, let's go ahead. Then Samuel told the people who had asked him for a king everything the Lord said. Samuel said, these are the rights of a king. I want you to listen. The rights of a king. That God himself said, the rights of a king, according to the book, the rights of the king. So let's listen to the rights of the king. These are the rights of the king. Verse 10. He will draft your sons, make them serve on his chariot and houses, and make them run ahead of his chariot. Verse 12. He will appoint them. Come, sit down, Ray. What's the apple? Go for an apple. So I'm sorry, my people, anything going on. It says he will appoint them to be his officers over 1,000, over 50 soldiers to plow his ground and harvest his crop, and to make weapon and equipment for his chariot. He will take your daughters and have them make perfumes, cook and bake. He will take the best of your feed, vineyard, and olive orchards, and give them to his officers. He will take a tenth of your grains and wine and give it to his aide and official. He will take your male and female slaves. I want you to listen to this. Your best cattle and your donkey for his own use. He will take a tenth of your flocks. In addition, you will be his servant. I just want to stop here. I don't want to go further. What I read to you, some of you already are aware of it. Some of you are not. It is our responsibility here to teach you. Like I said, and I will continue to say, when we come on this platform, we do not come to display how many persons watch us, how eloquent we are, and etc. We are here to tell you the truth. We've been given an assignment, and the assignment that we have been given is to ensure that we give you the authentic information, the facts. How you use it, how you take it, how you behave with it is up to you. But our responsibility is to tell you what is right. Want to lower the sound? Thank you. So our responsibility is to tell you what is right. At certain point in time in the children of Israel journey, they decided that they no longer want God to be over them as their king. And they said to Samuel, who was the prophet at the time, say, Samuel, we don't want you over us. We don't want you to be our judge. We want to be like other nations around us, where we see them interacting with their kings, where they and their kings can have fun time. Their kings can be on chariots, riding around, interacting with them, going, doing this, doing that. So go and tell your God or whoever, we now want you over all as judge. Samuel got so furious and he was angry and was very frustrated. And according to what we just read, he ran straight to God and said, God, the people say they don't want me again to be their judge. And God told Samuel, he said, Samuel, why are you making noise around here? Why are you shouting around here? These people have not rejected you. You are not the one that they rejected. No. Go and sleep. Go and relax. They have rejected me. The same way they behave when I took them from the land of bondage. It is the same behavior that they are exhibiting. So forget about them. Leave them. But the only thing I want you to do, Samuel, is to tell them the rights of the king that they say they want. The thing that the king has as his right, that he's right to do. Go and tell them. And Samuel went to them and outlined. Samuel went to them and outlined all of the things that this king has as his right and that he will do. He told them that your daughters will be used as this man or slave to fix perfume for him. Your daughters will be his cook. He will use them to be his cook. They will be baking for him. Your sons will be forced into his army to be marching in front of him when he's going for war and to be singing praises to him. He will take the best of your flocks. He will take your property. In addition, he said, you will be his slave. You will be his slave. All of what was told to Samuel, he went back to the people and told them that this is what God have said to me concerning the king Yosei one. But he insisted and said, yes, we want him. Now, let's bring this to the political scenario of Liberia. Those of you who have followed us for a very long time, we did not mince our words to tell you how devilish the Unity Party is. We did not hide our feelings or we did not hide the truth from you. We warn you. We inform you that if you dare bring this particular Unity Party, you will be bringing destruction upon your own head or upon your heads. We even play you video of these people telling you that they were not good for you. We did not make their words with AR. We didn't mix it with AR. We gave you their own words. We play a video when Joseph Newman Boakai said we squandered the opportunity that was given to us to be able to better the lives of the Liberian people. We as a government squandered that opportunity. We played those videos to you. We played the video where this man who worked in government for 40 plus years could not maintain himself up to as vice president, you understand, president of the Liberian Senate. At the end of the day, could not maintain himself when he left power. This man literally became a beggar. We told you that. We show you the FOIA project that this man called Joseph Newman Boakai was placed as the government go-to person for the FOIA project. And that particular FOIA project died because of Joseph Newman Boakai inability. We told you that. We went as far as the 80s to tell you that Joseph Newman Boakai was working in the government of the late President Tolbert. We went as far as telling you he worked in the government of the late President Samuel Kanyang. We gave you his responsibility. We told you that everywhere this man worked, he did not produce anything. This man was a liability and a disappointment to the areas that he worked. We told you that. We even play you videos. We play you videos for you to hear for yourself. This man telling the word that for him, all throughout his life, in opposition, he could not maintain his money. He was living on loan. That's why he said he was living on loan. No, don't believe it. Let me play you this video.
Loans go to IB by more than 5 times because I want to make sure I have something in my account that I can live by. I mean, the fact I live on loans go to IB Bank, I borrow money more than 5 times because I want to make sure I have something in my account that I can live by.
Now, we play you all of these videos where Joseph Newman Boakai said he was living on loan. In this country that we find ourselves, in the world that we find ourselves, everybody, one way or the other, gets some kind of small saving. Why are you saving? You are saving for dark days. You are saving for the day that when you are no longer in the position to stand for 10 hours, to stand for 8 hours, that at least you can get something that you will depend on, that you will be able to buy your food with. Every one of you, everybody that listening here to me now, one way or the other, you are investing in something. It might be a house that you want to build because you know that when you get old, at the end of the day, at least you will get somewhere to lay your head and you will not be able to pay rent. There are some of you who are investing in your children. You are sending them to the best of schools because you believe that at the end of the day, at least these children will be able to take care of you. So at the end of the day, they will be able to help you. There are some of you, you're doing all kinds of investment. Even though you are not rich, you have never become a vice president before in your life. Some of you have never worked in any government office before, but you are saving in order for you to prepare for dark days. At least you have a saving that you will not go begging people. But here is the man who, even before coming to the presidency, made us to understand that he could not even save. The man, his own life, he could not take care of his own life. He was not even sensible enough. He was not mentally stable enough to say, look, there's going to be dark days. Let me manage my resources. This man could not even manage his resources. But this was the man that you desire to put your life in his hands. You saw all of the signs. You saw all of the symptoms. He told you that he meant to nothing. He told you that he squandered his own life. This man told you that he was literally a beggar. This man told you that he had no idea about government or governance, or he couldn't even maintain his own family. But yet you said that the man you want. The president we are who attach value to your children's education. The president we are who said no, our children's education must never be compromised. We must add value to these children's life. Because for a very long time, they were being looked at as the future leader, but not being given the tools to equip them to be able to handle the future. For a very long time, the so-called political elite said, oh yeah, you're future leader. I remember the time I was 15-year-old, they were telling me future leader. Now, with gray hair in particular area. They still telling me, say, a future leader. When President Weah came, he decided that we will change the dynamics. You've long been telling these people that they are the future leader, but you have denied them of opportunity that will equip them to take over the future. You told them that they are the future leaders, but you denied them of education, thereby giving education to your children so that they can go abroad and learn. Then they come back, they take over government, while the poor people children be standing to their door with yes, sir, they be their local. So when President Weah took over, because these people said education was the key to the future. So President Weah said, let's give them education. If indeed education is the key to the future, let's give them education. And President Weah gave your children education. President Weah came and decided that, look, you know what happened? The security must be able to work for the people. The security is for the people. The security must be able to be comfortable around the people, and the people must be comfortable around the security. So therefore, he told the police that, look, treat the people with respect, with pride, with dignity, even though there are times they will go wrong, but let's treat them with respect. Even when they were angry, President Weah said in their anger, let's respect them. Let us give them their rights. Why it is true that we know some of this anger are politically induced or they are politically fueled, but again, let's respect them because they are our citizens. They don't have nowhere to go. They don't have nobody to cry to, even us as government that they can cry to. So no need for you to be able to beat on them. No need for you to use bullets on them. No need for you to disturb them. Let them speak out. Treat them as you would treat yourself. Because these people are the future leaders. And during their protest, we saw what happened. That the police will bring food to these people and feed them. The police fed them. The police treated them with respect. Even some of the sites that they went on, police were there taking pictures with protesters to make them to feel relaxed. Police marched along with them. These people conducted series of protests around the place. They protested for somebody who died of natural causes. They protest for somebody who died of sickness. They protested for everything. To the extent that these people put roadblock on the road, they say no current. People who could not even afford Lepo, they put current on the road. I will play you video today. I will play you video. Oh yeah, we'll play you video. They protested. I will give you video. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. I'll bring you the video. They protested. They protested and said, no current yet. We protest. It happened. Oh, no current yet. They blocked roads. They said, no way. They will block the road. There will be series of protests. No car will pass. My people, this was what happened under the Weah-led administration. The whole placard. They said they will protest. Oh, we not get current. Oh, we won't get electricity. We will protest. Oh, we not get current. Oh, we not get electricity. People say who could not even afford But guess what happened? They said they were protesting for electricity. That's what they told us. They were protesting for electricity. Don't believe it. Let me bring you this video. Let me bring you this video. Okay. So just bear with me while I bring you this video. Here is it.
Yeah, we will go there. Yeah, they still current.
You see them protesting? They protesting. They block the road. You see Liberians? The police is begging them to leave the road. They're protesting for electricity. They say no current in their place. Transformer, no current. They're protesting. They block the road. Let the police, they're begging them. Police begging. You see the police here? Begging them. Let y'all look. Yeah, we want current. Today, honor this government that they say rescue government. Electricity not there. They're not able to protest. They're not able. Because they try, Boakai will shoot them. He will fight them. Go ask our people in Kinjo what happened. He massacred them. No, here are the videos. When we speak with facts. Here are the videos. Watch it. They want to block the road. The police have to beg them. They have to the police begging them. The police is not using police is begging these people. Begging them. Roll your foot. Your police gave the people change to pass on the road. Let it roll the black. I will take this from here. I will take it from there. That's all. So at the end of the day, people who could not even afford to get meter in their houses, they were the one blocking streets and say, no, we're not agree. We block the road. It will not be easy yet. President William will get occurring. And at the end of the day, we saw what happened. Electricity in the place. We saw what happened. There were electricity. Police respected these people right to get on the street to protest, even though it was politically induced. They blocked roads. They disturb to the extent that President we have to meet with international partners and also some government officials and demanded them say, my people got to get current. The men who care for your people, who care for your children. When you were in distress, he had meeting with officials, said, we can't treat our people like this. I will play you the video. He had meetings with his people and said, we cannot treat our people like this. We got to give these people current. It's important. Let me play you the video. So just bear with me. When we come here, we want to give you okay. Yeah, is it? No, they want not. Let me see. Just bear with me. Okay. Okay, fine. That's good. I know I get these things here. What do you there for? So let me play you a video. Listen to this video.
Partnership at the same time. We want serious people. And to solve the issue, we have to sit on the table and really go for our goal, all make us successful. But if now, there'll be a misstep, you don't want to. You saw the go in Kawe. You're not waiting for your presentation. You went in the street and burn tires. Well, can get access to electricity. And if we are not careful, they're going to be happening for communities and communities. So we got to find a solution. We need a competitor. We need someone to challenge LEC. So we have the capacity to do so. So we need to sit in a meeting where we'll sit and say, look, we agree to run competition. And let's see the private sector, let's see what they got. It can also help them to, when there's a competition, and someone that is high will bring the price down because they don't want to beat the price. So, but if they,
You see President Weah meeting with his ministers, meeting with people in the energy sector and telling them, even though he was not the one that gave us gun to go and shoot light poles and break all of the poles down to go and destroy the Mount Coffee Hydro, that people like Joseph Nima Boakai and Gail gun and Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. When we talk over the people protesting all over the place, oh one current, oh one current, oh one current, oh one current. They protest behind Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, who destroyed the hydro, who gave us gun to destroy the hydro. No, they see her. But at the end of the day, they were protesting. And what did President Weah do? Did he shun them away? No. He called his people, say, we got to do something about the electricity business. Our people need electricity. It's important. It's politically driven. So we got to solve the problem. We're not coming ask about who did, who didn't do. We got to solve it. Let's listen to this.
there's one, and election we have. Election should not be
Listen.
expensive, in any society. Someone that live abroad, you talk about Ireland, I live in France. Those things are affordable. So now everybody pays and everybody go for it. If it's not affordable.
You see that? President Weah was talking about the affordability of the electricity and also talking about how it can be sustained. Availability, affordability. That's what he was talking about. Not only talking about the availability, but that it can be afforded, that the people can afford it. How affordable it is. So he was telling his ministers that my people, we can't allow that thing to be expensive. Somehow we live in Europe. Current there, throughout we can afford. Why is it that in the small Liberia we cannot afford? And we saw what President Weah did. We saw what he did with the electricity. I get a video here that earmarked all of the achievement he made in the electricity sector. So he met with his people and said, people got to get electricity. Electricity is life. Let's go ahead. Listen.
The only thing you're going to see is power tech. It's power tech. So we got to see those delays. Our people need help. If we don't have them.
You see that? So President Weah was telling his ministers, if you cannot give these people electricity, what will the people do? The people want electricity. At the end of the day, they will be forced to steal. That's why he talked about power tech. But yesterday, you asked for current. Guess what happened? Joseph Newman Boyka K. Josephus in Corwell. Oh, is there a line? I will bring it here to you. There was a guy in Corwell who was killed by the Boyka administration only because the current wire, the people then were say they in charge of electricity business. They want to go take a wire. He said, but you can take my wire. He said, you can take a wire. Okay, we'll take your life. And they took his life from him. No, they took his life from him. Or I should display it here. When we come talk, we are not just talking off our head. We come here with facts. That's why I always tell people, we come here to educate you. We come here to come play fun out of people's life. We can give you authentic information that you can use. Yesterday, Josephus, they beat him to death. because guess what? He was talking about his current business. Let me bring you this. Let me see. Let me bring you the story of Josephus. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead. I will bring it to you. They want a video. I want to bring anything. I want to try to look for all the video and show it to you. I will bring you the video. Okay. Here is it. I call where here. Let's play the video for you.
Well, folks, this is Focus on Liberia television, and we are live from district number 15, Monserrato County, where we have come to investigate. We are getting a report that some officials of the Liberia Electricity Corporation power thefting allegedly beat a citizen in the Kawe area, and the citizen have died. This place you are seeing is a clinic that is in the district, and as we speak, and we are live from here in district number 15, and we will be speaking to some of the residents, some of the eyewitnesses. So, especially the nurses here of the eyewitnesses. So, what's your name? Okay, so tell us, we're getting a report that some of the officials of the Liberia Electricity Corporation power thefting went at the Kawe area and allegedly beat a man and he's dead. Speak to all about that.
Yeah, it was my nephew. Okay. This morning by 10:30, 11 o'clock to 12, the power theft came in our community. So I left them there and proceed to town. Only 20 minutes later, I heard my phone ringing. Now, one of the LEC boys, I took his number, so I called him to know what happened. He said, "Oh, your son and I were going to see the other work to your place, but someone ran into your house like a criminal." So I said, who is where? So I heard my wife yelling on the phone. People netting her. So I said, "What happened? Tell me." He said, "Oh no, it's the LEC cookie. They call Lala. They call him Lala by a plain name, right?" So they carry Lala to the house. They even jump on my son. They knock the school down. They on my son's hand. So I go and I said to them, they should not leave the house until I can come. So I just, what is that beating here, my son?
So what happened next?
Then they took him, put him in the car. After they put him in the car, nobody followed after all the talk. The mother and father would come, then we pursue him. But later on, some of the family saw the car parked right in front of Southern Clinic, put the body down. They jumped the body into the clinic, and they pull up.
We are getting a report that he is dead. How true is that?
Say?
We are getting a report that he is dead. How true is that?
Yeah, I forgot. And when I saw the...
Okay. So there you have it. There you have it. You seeing it right there. LEC Honor Joseph Newman Boakai went to call where, jumped in the woman's room while she was in her room. They naked her. Her son said, "But what kind of thing do the being he died? The being he died, Josephus, the being he died." Y'all see the video? When y'all did it to President, y'all were protesting. He called people, say, "We got to take time with these people. If we cannot give these people current, they will steal it. If we continue to behave in a slow manner and not reaching these people with electricity, it will be a problem." That's why he called his people, he sat down with them and told them that these things are the people's right, that the people priority. You say, "No, the one you were doing was dancing buka." So you are not doing something good. But now you ask for a man with 40 years of experience. A man who you say is an elder, that he don't want sending people now to go and care your children. And you see that? We not they drop in, we come to we just beating around the bush here for what kind of drugs business? So you see that yesterday when you protested, police went there, they beg you. Hey, my people will hold your phone. We solve the problem. Immediately it caught the attention of President William. He called a cabinet and said, let's sit down here. They current bill, we got to solve it. They think we got to solve it. They think we play phone, we got to solve it. We that travel and we that live in the broad current is necessity. It's something that the people need. They got to get it. You do something for the people to get current here. That the man say, you don't wine. He said, the man was dancing buka. He was dancing buka, but he respected the lives of your children. He was dancing buka, but he was giving your children the opportunity to free education. Oh, yes. But today you have putting in these corrupt criminals who are using your children. They start telling them, we'll play you video today. We want you to get the real picture of where we are going. So we're watching. If it call for us to spend 30 hours here, we spend 30 hours. I want to welcome my own lovely sister, Julie K. Rambo. How are you, Mama? Thank you so much for everything you do. Follow you. You are one of our strong gladiator that we are proud of, especially as a female. To be in this thing that we're doing is not easy, in this advocacy. The same people who you're advocating for, they will come honor your post, they talk about that. That's the wonderful thing about what we do. The people we are talking for, the people we are advocating for, they will come honor our post, they cause us. But a part of it that was strengthening us. That will give us the strength. So I want to say thank you, my sister Julie, for all you continue to do. I love you, from the bottom of my heart. I love you. Thank you so much. Words are inadequate to express how grateful we are to people like you, to people like Susan Bange, to people like Tracy, my Dorcas Bailey, all these other women. Yeah. We want to say thanks to all of you. We cannot pay you, but we are grateful to all that you people are doing. So yesterday you saw what happened. Like I read from the book of First King, and you read it. He said, you will be his slave. And the king you want, the king right. So that Joseph Newman Boakai right to kill you when you ask for current. Oh, yes, that he right to kill your children when they ask for current. When your children say, teacher not pay, they're going on the street to go misbehave. Joseph Newman Boakai get a right to beat your children, drag them, wound their teeth, fire their foot. Because of the man you say you want. And you were warned that this man that you are going to, this man that you are, so even God people author say will not. We the people then will talk. Say, oh, that don't say we're talking. God people then author says, then you will not listen. You go and take a liability. The man who confess, say me a row, a criminal, a good for nothing, nothing that come for out of me. My whole life, is just up and down. You say stay, they know that you will want. Your children have become slaves. President, we are here for your children's education. At about this time, under President George Manning, our children were sitting for whiles and getting that $20,000 as a recess. $20,000 as recess. They were getting geometry set. Police were not over them with gun over their head just to say they in Sabibo or the how you call POW can. But today it is happening. Mass failure never happened under President Weah. Our children performing in was excellent. Excellent performance. All of the years that President Weah took over, our children performed excellently. But today, under Joseph Newman Boakai, the records are there. The children failing, they're very good. Even the clever one, they fail. The one there who clever, who know themselves, they fail. They didn't tell the guys, but how can we manage that? How the thing happening? Yesterday, President Weah said the dues of the WAEC, let's send that person abroad. Let's send those students abroad to encourage them. Some of them are here in the States. I know of 2 that is here. But Joseph Newman Boakai can't get time for that one. He ain't got time. Yesterday, under President Weah, he said the University of Liberia, we must make education affordable and available. It must be affordable and available to these students. Because the so-called political elites, they said education is the key to the future. But when President we are getting education, guess what happened? They said no. He dancing buka. President we are dancing buka, but he was still giving your children education. He was dancing buka, but still respecting you and giving you the basic necessity of life. He was dancing buka, but he respected your rights. He didn't tell police to shoot you on the street when you jump on the street and say you are going to protest. He didn't tell the how you call the NSA to go and threaten your children and torture them. No, he didn't do that. Today, you have an NSA that is literally has become almost like a Sabibo, how you call gangster group. Look at what they did to the accused. And they say they were in power. They say they burned the House of Representatives. They torture these children. As I speak, they are still in jail. They are still in jail. Fellow Liberians, come to the main issue. Do not be deceived by this issue of the drugs. And I will take my own time to tell you this. The regime is trying to take our attention from on the real question, from on the real issue. Here are the real things we should be discussing. And not that nonsense we see how you call Mountain Collie running away. You don't mind Mountain Collie. Mountain Collie is just being used by the regime so that at the end of the day, they can find their way through. That's what they're doing. Don't matter things. See, Martin say he ready here, he ready there, hey, this that we're doing there, we're doing that. Don't matter thing. Don't fall for A. I'm begging you, don't fall for A. That is a complete nonsense that you must not fall for. Don't fall for it. Let us ask ourselves realistically. You see that? President Weah gave your children an opportunity to learn. Joseph Newman Boakai gave them drugs. President Weah gave your children education. Joseph Newman Boakai gave you drugs. President Weah gave your children the opportunity to work in his government. Today, President Weah gave your children the opportunity to work in his government. Joseph Newman Boakai took them from in the government, beat them, and gave them drugs to sell. Oh, yes. Let me say this. The CDC as a political institution will do what she's supposed to do. But the CDC will not do what you are supposed to do for yourself. No. No. Because you were one. One time we're sitting here, one other woman, I get a clip. The clip right here. I get it. It's in my folder. They said, oh, Muslim woman prophesying. Oh. That woman was prophesying. She's Muslim woman in real life. Some of you can remember. I got a video right here. The woman prophesying. Don't vote against President Weah. When you vote against President Weah, there will be calamity. A lot of people say, look at the wrong one here. Don't want, he jacked the video. Let me see. I think I can bring this video right here. It's going to take me time to look for it. Let me see something. It'll take me a long time to look for it. No, I will not go there. It'll take me a long time to look for it. The woman professor, a Muslim, say vote for President Weah. Other people were insulting her under the post. Oh, your leader woman there, man. Your leader woman or stomach food. Or stomach food. Or stomach phone like today, your children they getting there now for LEC business. They're getting there for LEC business. You go on the street or go protest, they beat you, they fire your phone. They fire your phone. The LDEA now is the place now the people using as a medium to transport their drugs. But as I said, let's go to this drugs issue. And the main thing I want us to talk about here today, the issue of drugs. The first thing I want you to understand, Liberia has been on the radar for drugs business a long time. Since Boakai took over. The Unity Party government is a government that destroyed the brains of the nation. The plan of the Unity Party, that is their modus operandi, maybe it may change in the future. They will change their approach. Who knows? It can happen. They might change their approach. But the Unity Party has an agenda. And that agenda is keep the ordinary people in abject poverty, deny them of opportunity, just open one lay window. Anybody you see causing someone no hold them in. and gave them what he's supposed to give them. And he closed the window back and lead them there. Let them be 40. The agenda of the Unity Party is not to better the people's life. It's to use the people to get to where they want to get. When they get there, the people become trash to them. That's what is happening. Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf did it. We're not going to sugarcoat things around here. She did it. At the end of the day, with all of the construction companies we had under the regime of Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, show me the development. Show me the development we have in Liberia. You know when Liberians start to build? You know when common people start to build in Liberia? Under the regime of President Weah. You know when people start to know the value to get someone at Lake Congo and put it down? Under President Weah. All of the money that came in, all of the companies that came in, guess what happened? What can we show for it? 68 concession agreement. When you tell people, say, Liberia once upon a time had 68 concession operating in Liberia, they will never believe it. Because nothing to show for it. You can't even see you cannot even see the benefit on the lives of the people. That's the first thing. Because when they say company here, government, you will see the people's life will improve. You can't even see it. These people care about themselves. They don't care about you. We will tell you the facts. They don't care about you. When President Weah come and introduced the free education or the free tuition for university, what they did? They insulted him. They caused him Aja in America here. The Association of Liberian Journalists in America, they caused President Weah. The man who gave in your people their free education. They want in America, they sit down, they cause him. Oh, you think I'm lying? I will bring it. I will bring it only for you. Here, there, I say today, me and you, we're not going nowhere. We are in class. We're educating you. Aja condemn President Weah. They free education. We're not going nowhere. We're not going nowhere. They causing Google. Let me bring the clip for you to see. Just bear with me. Let me bring this, Sonny. I think I'm supposed to have it. Okay, fine. The people are speaking plenty book. Hell about English. I not sustainable. It will not go nowhere. People in America are supposed to rally around the government to help the government for they think here to work because they get their children them back home, they get their brother them back home. That they don't want to speak in BB English and condemning President Weah. I don't believe it. I get it. I tell you, I say, one can here that for us to come and teach. My profession, I'm a teacher. I play I get my degree. So don't worry. I'll show you the channel. I'll read it. All will read it. Hey. It didn't lie. We out. Yeah. Go out. Yeah. Let me put it here. We'll read it small so you can see it. Yes, the AJA. The Association of Liberian Journalists in America. Let's read small for you to see it. Sunday, November the 4th was when they did the other one year. We'll read small of it. AJAs. We have tuition-free pronouncement not sustainable. Let's go ahead. They say not sustainable. It will not sustain it. President, we can't sustain it. They say Newcastle, Delaware, the Association of Liberian Journalists in the Americas, AJA, says, while it's welcome, President George Manning, we have manifested interest in the education of the country's youth. It is urging the administration to quickly identify the source of the funding for the recent announced tuition-free policy for undergraduate students across public universities and colleges. The association, in a press release issued on Monday, November 29, 2018, said, in these dear economic time, the president has a responsibility to clearly articulate the financial implications and long-term sustainability of the policy that affect thousands of undergraduate students in the country. In the absence of this, Aja says the president's pronouncement should be considered a political gimmick. And I plan we start. That didn't want that Aja was the many President William must display where he taking the money from. He must display the receipt. But this idiot in America here, they cannot tell Joseph Nima Boakai to bring a stupid self-officer and tell us about this issue of drugs. No, they can't talk. These idiots in this America here, they close the other side of their opening on their body. They close it, bang. They cannot even make one statement about the issue of the drugs. These idiots, these stupid fools around here. This disappointment of their family. When last you hear Aja talking, they care our people in Kijor, these foodie people, these idiots, you hear them uttering a word. You saw any press statement from these foodie people here? They call and say Aja. You hear any press statement from them? I got to drink water small. Don't worry. Wait, I coming. Just give me 1 minute. There's a need for me to drink water so that we can calm down small. Oh yeah. Have you heard any press statement from Aja? When this government is now producing drugs and giving it to our children, damaging our children, the other people you hear them talking, yeah, they read their press statement where they are. They are reading, I show it to you. Before you say a line. When we come here to come and teach. We come here to come and give you the facts. We're not here for play thing. Because at the end of the day, we want people who leave from here. You must go out there and defend yourself adequately. Speak to the truth. They say President, we are President, we are. Can you imagine? Can you imagine people that in America that are supposed to know the value of education or even supposed to help the government say, no, this is an initiative that we need to work with the government so that we can achieve it, so that it can be sustainable. They were there writing English. Oh, President, we are statement or he initiated about tuition free, that gimmick, that political joke. That's a nonsense. In fact, where are you taking the money from? They say, President, we are going to bring paper. Where are you taking the money from? But today we get $100 million getting lost in Liberia. The fools sit down in America, they can't open their mouth and say, they're not able. Thank God that in this America now, it open to the market women children. It open to the rich people, it open to the poor people. It open to the one who know book, it open to the one who not know book. All will be here. We straight they play here. We're straight each other here. We're not going nowhere. Nowhere we're not going. We'll be here. They play, thank God for the United States of America. It's a land of equalizer, a land of opportunity. We want to thank God. That some of us, we are here today, and we here, we'll be inside. We inside. Have you seen a press statement from Aja since the drugs issue happened? The idiot then they have ever uttered a war. They not utter war. You not hear from them. And yesterday they were writing all around. The people were writing all around. President Weah gave their own brothers and sisters education. They opened their mouth. They said they were reading, they were writing English. They're using words. Oh, that gave me, oh, that day, oh, that way. It's not sustainable. Where President Weah took the money from, this, that, and other thing. But let here now, Boakai bringing drugs to your children. Boakai beating your children, killing them, firing them in their hair, in their butt, and other thing. Sorry, my people. You can't even talk. We can't hear from you. We can't hear from Aja then. Where they are. You can't hear them. Oh. You don't want to hear the English lot in your mouth. The people that are speaking BB English, you can't hear from them again. They ain't able to speak English again. You fools. These disappointment to their family. These idiots. Sycophants. They here. These charlatans. They are here. They can't talk. This Liberian organization. Oh, they were being president. We're moving man. They're making plenty of noise. Now it has reached to the place that Liberia is on drug list. The people can talk because they care about us. Those of us that here, we still get our Liberian passport passing around with it. We now people citizens here, we're passing around with it. That we don't want to feed the weight. If tomorrow or day after tomorrow I want to travel to Liberia, that means the one when they see Liberian passport, they will see $50 billion drugs. As soon as show them Liberia passport in the local aid, you know they will not see the passport, they will see $50 billion drugs. That's why they will see, hey, I'll put them on this. Maybe the only thing that will help some of others, some kind of thing we do here, etc., that will be able to help on. Look at the other article and say, oh, okay, anyway, yeah, but when they see Liberia passport. As soon as they open it, they see Liberia. But then they see $50 billion drops. Boom. Now what they see? Now what they see? They will not see progress. When they open that passport, they will not be able to see the forward march of Liberia. When they open that passport, they will not see respect. They see $50 million drops. They play where they can produce it. And the government will tell you, say, that that far 19 million. We want the experience paper. We want the old paper. The paper ain't got time for life. You're not doing nothing. But let him hear now. How will you tell me? Look, you know what? Boakai wants to change this whole drug narrative. Boakai is aware of this drugs business. He's aware of it. So they are using their puppets. And Martin feel that he live in a society where everybody blind. So because he get one small eye that he can see what will jump behind, figuratively speaking. No. We live in a world where I need to go anywhere. I will sit down here and do my research and bring everything to you. How will you tell me Martin Colley get the tape from the RRA, but the government of Liberia, they ain't able to find the tape to know who are those involved? It makes sense. No, my people. Let's ask the real question now. Martin Colley able to get a clip. He able to print, he ought to put a CCTV from the RRA. But the government of Liberia cannot name the people. When you go ask the minister, he say, oh, we stay investigating, we stay investigating. Another fool that Boakai is having at the Ministry of Justice there. Councillor Oxford too. I thought the old man was a man with sense. But not knowing he was the stupidest man I ever seen. Seriously. This idiot sat at the Ministry of Justice there when our children, when our people were killed in Kinjor. That foolish man called Oxford too. Let me look for a picture. These people will display some of them so you can see them. I will display them. I will display them so you can see some of these people. Don't worry. And here, and here, and here, and here. I will show you a picture to you. And here, and here. The Justice Minister of Liberia. The drug law that we having. Then here, look at him. This man is a disappointment to his own name, to his family, to his children. That you will play fun out of their drug. These people know that the people who doing the whole drugs business, they're in the government, but he playing fun. These are the idiots we have in our nation that are plunging our nation into chaos, giving our children drugs. These are the idiots. There's the Justice Minister of the Republic of Liberia, Councillor Tue. There's the man. This is it. Let him hear. You look at his face. You look at his face. These are some of the people that are presiding over the state, and the state is plunging, is moving in the wrong direction. These criminals. So you want to tell us that a Martin Colley can get a CCTV, but the whole government or the Republic of Liberia is not able to get CCTV to tell us who get the drugs, who the drug they get. You're not able to tell us, right? You want us to believe that nonsense. You want us to believe it, that the government of the Republic of Liberia, you're not able to get CCTV, but a Martin Colley putting CCTV also, illegal CCTV. You don't want to believe it. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what is going on here. There are certain government officials who are involved with this. So they think that they can use Martin Colley to divert the attention of the Liberian people from them and put it on the people then who handle cargo. I saw CCTV Martin Colley said, or people or the cargo passing through the how you call or the detector or whatever. That I want to see. You think that nonsense want to see? Show all the person that bring the cargo, who brought the cargo in. That one wants. You think that thing want to see? That thing will fall for? Don't fall for it. Oh. Martin Colley is an operative of this government. Oh. The real big people who get their name, who are involved into this, they are using Martin Colley to divert us. Don't show us. I saw the video of I play it. The sunny passing through the metal detector. That what we want to see. No, we don't want to see it passing through. Show us the video of who brought it in the country. Show us the video of who carried to the port. Oh, yes. There are cameras all over that particular airport. Show us the camera. Who brought it? Because the goods in their walk from where they took it from and they walk straight to the plate here. I'll give you an example. Where I am today, Malay, Congo. If somebody is coming to me, even to my door, at least I can be able to see them. There is a system here where at least we can be able to monitor the area. We know. So, for example, if something happened here, we can be able to watch the video for the next 1 hour and see who was around. So they went and released a small clip and sent it to them. Martin, carry the people, go put it there. They've read the attention. Did they get that one once? See? Show us the picture of the person who brought it. Because once you enter that particular airport, certain perimeter of the airport, you are recorded. Unless they want to tell us they're not working. They recorded there, not working. CCTV is not working. They are what they want to tell us, they tell us they're not working. Then we'll ask them where they took this one from. So show us the CCTV of the people who brought the particular shipment. Don't tell us that you don't have it. Don't tell us. Even at the place where these people will bring in their cargo, their company that we're talking about, have a camera there. Why you can't display the camera? When you display also, we see the car that brought that particular drugs. You people have Mandela Cooper there, trading drugs around the place there. You have people like how you call Gregory Coleman there, involved with drugs business all around the place, and you're trying to cover it up. You think we're foolish? You think we are fools? The person who's saying now behind the computer to look at the thing that is passing, that the person go catch. The men who are holding the jack, the jack, you personally jack the man who not responsibility that get to how you call take the goose, put it or took the low, put it on the pallet jack and route it. That the man go collect and say having press conference. Lot of food that call he said just the minister of Liberia, the stupid one. He said that he said having press conference, call press conference, and you know the people of Liberia. Then he said they calling me, and you know we are investigating. Let me play some of this. Let me play some. Look, I'm getting mad. This thing is affecting all of us. The issue of drugs is not play. No, I'm not gonna do a play. I'm playing here. I'm coming. Let me bring this, Sonny. You know how people, children are suffering. We get some our friends then who are suffering. They have become zogos. I sit down here, can't talk nonsense. The man who could not even give us a clear explanation about the whole drugs business. I sit down here, can't talk. We sit down, we look at the idiot here. They must have their will. No, nobody will have no will here. These people can never be trusted. They can never be trusted. You cannot trust these idiots. They can never be trusted. That's why we got to be behind them. These people are a disgrace to our society. Let play that, Sonny, so you can listen to them. We don't use can war for idiots. Oh yeah, no, we don't get no can war for no idiots around the place. You put our children life at risk, and you can't sit there and say, oh, you must take time, you must be very careful. This, that, no. You have to say when you're dealing with the devil. You don't deal with the devil in diplomacy. No, Satan don't understand that thing they call diplomacy. You got to deal with him in a way that he said with no say no. They want you getting rough. Oh yeah, getting rough. Now listen to the one. Listen to the one. We don't deal with idiots lightly. When you cause the only place we call.
Agency. Thank you. Minister. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Listen.
Fellow Liberians, following the directive of His Excellency President Joseph Boakai Sr., and pursuant to the mandate of the Ministry of Justice, a joint national security investigative task force was constituted, comprising.
Listen to this nonsense. Following the mandate of President Joseph Boakai, a joint task force was established. These stupid people sit down in Liberia there at the various ministry. Their work that they're supposed to do. Do you need a sick old fool like Joseph Boakai to come up to talk before you can establish and know that there is a need for you to be able to have a security put in place to investigate this thing? I thought Joseph Boakai told us months ago that the issue of drugs in Liberia was a state of emergency. He called for state of emergency. You see how the people stupid? And they think we are fools? Oh, I can show you the declaration of Joseph Boakai saying that the issue of drugs he have declared is a state of emergency. So do you need Boakai to talk before you come to establish? You see the people playing for us? So do you need Boakai to talk in order for you to start investigating? Let me carry this one back. Wait, let me carry this back. I want you to listen here.
Yeah,
listen to this.
Justice and Attorney General will address this major press conference. You are welcome. Thank you. Minister. Thank you. Good afternoon. Fellow Liberians, following the directive of His Excellency President Joseph Boakai Sr., and pursuant to the mandate of the Ministry of Justice, a joint national security investigative task force was constituted, comprising the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency, the Liberia National Police, the National Security Agency, and other relevant security agencies, including the Executive Protection Service, the Financial Intelligence Agency, the Liberian Immigration Service, the Customs Authorities, Airport Security, the Ministry of Justice.
You see how useless these people are? Now, I'm about to show you a release where Joseph Boakai declared the issue of drugs as a public health emergency. When there is an emergency, that system is supposed to be put in place long time. This to tell you that these people continue to fool you. They don't care about your children. No, I don't want you to believe it. What a year are we in? We're in 2026. Today the 6th, the 20th, 2026. I will show you from VOA where Joseph Boakai said in 2004 that Joseph Boakai, declared public health emergency for the drugs issue. Don't believe me? There you are. I will show it to you. You think a lie? Let's go ahead. There it right here. And you see here? Let me put it right here so you can see it. Bam. There here. You see here? Liberia's president declared drugs abuse a public health emergency. Let's go ahead and read small. Whenever Liberia's newly elected president Joseph Boakai on Monday delivered his first State of the Nation address, where he declared drug abuse a public health emergency and announced a steering committee to tackle the existential threat. Coach, a synthetically made drugs that mimics the effect of cannabis, is wreaking havoc among young people in Liberia and neighboring Sierra Leone. Users of the highly addictive substance are recognizable by their extreme drowsiness and can be seen anywhere from the slum to Well Hill area. Boakai said during his 40-minute speech to Parliament that he and his vice president will be the first to undergo a drug test, prompting a standing ovation in the chamber. The drugs epidemic, especially the use of kuch in our country, is an existential threat eating away at the future of our children in the country. Boakai said, adding, "We must stand up and face this national security risk. He even classified it as a national security risk. And you see here? And you see? So by right, this particular task force should be in place long time. In a 2014 record I'm reading here to you when they declare it as a public health emergency. So you're supposed to wait for Boakai to talk before you jump into action. If they really meant what they were saying, when we come here to come teach, we teach you facts. Well, you got to relax yourself. Even those of you that are question will say thank you. Because are you the one making us to go and get all these facts and bring it for you to hear it? Yeah, it's there. 2014. Sorry, 2024. Yes, it there. They meant told us that, in fact, here in Vice President going to take drug tests because it will not be easy. They will put all the mechanism in place. But then, after 2 years, the particular fool called Justice Minister will sit down to say to you and I that, and now the place where we are, we are being mandated by the president to be able to set up a team so we can look into this issue. Is this not an insult? So there's to tell you that the first thing where they said yesterday that it was a state of emergency, they were fighting it, they were not really fighting it. That was just charade, that was political talk you were giving us. Well, let's listen to this one.
The major press conference. You are welcome. Thank you.
Listen to him.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Fellow Liberians, following the directive of His Excellency President Joseph Boakai Sr., and pursuant to the mandate of the Ministry of Justice, a joint national security investigative task force was constituted, comprising the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency, the Liberia National Police, the National Security Agency, and other relevant security agencies, including the Executive Protection.
So when Tita brought in that almost 50, how you call, $1 million drugs, there was no joint security put together. And you see how these people using us as slaves? You see how the Unity Party is wicked on the Liberian people? So when Tita brought in that huge consignment of drugs, no joint security was set up. They were not serious. When they collected from that same airport almost $1.2 million drugs, no joint security was established. But now this one, because they want to clear their name, because Joseph Newman Boakai's son is involved into it. So therefore, they come into the public now and say it's serious. So let's call press conference. The president say they think it's serious, so we got to set up someone at joint security, investigate this issue, and blah blah blah. So all the other time, they are not been too serious to investigate. You see how these people are wicked, my people. You see how these people are devilish to us as Liberians. When we speak, some of you we're talking for you, but you can't cause us. And you know say that cause that what can make us strong, that condemnation. Somebody can say I still feel. I say I work. I'm looking at somebody who now working government before. But no problem. These are some of the distractors that can. We ain't get time for you. We deal with you here. We talking for you. You stay very well, but no problem. We get problem with you. So let's listen to this nonsense that this justice minister is talking here.
Financial Intelligence Agency, the Liberia Immigration Service, the Custom Authorities, Airport Security, the Ministry of Justice, to conduct a comprehensive criminal investigation into the seizure of approximately 237.6 kilograms of cocaine intercepted at the Global Logistic Services warehouse at the Roberts International Airport on June.
The Global Logistics Services warehouse. So first of all, my people, let's ask this real question. That's why I say the whole thing here, they want to use Mountain Coin to think that they can be able to deceive us. Where was the drugs found? At the Global Logistics warehouse. The goods then are in the warehouse. They didn't fly to come there. That people brought them there, right? Let's take our own time. That people brought them there. The Global Logistics Services, they get warehouse to RIA. the goods then where the people can bring to the RRA or to the people then for them to ship, they can take it from somewhere to bring it there. So the person who brought it, they wanted me, didn't get CC camera to see that person who brought that particular consignment. That CCTV didn't get. They get CCTV to show us when it was passing through. The people then who brought it in, I mean workers, you brought in your load or your cargo or whatever it is, the men handle it, they take it and put it on the conveyor belt, they pass through the detector and what have you. And the person, the people then they running behind. So what happened to the person that brought it to the place? These are the questions we asking this government. So why is it that y'all can tell us who brought it to the place? Who brought it to the RRA? No, let's leave even who brought it from there. Where they took it from? Where? Where place? Joseph Newman Boakai is fully aware of these drugs. He is involved with it. The people that are around, people like Samuel Kofi Wooden, these are people who are involved with this kind of dealing. They are aware. They're only trying to cover up for some of their people. But we'll stick behind these people. That King John massacre, they will account for it. They will account for breaking our people homes and you building nothing there. Almost a year ago, some of the place that they broke. Oh, government coming do that. Oh, we're breaking the place. What we're doing? Let's go look there now. In fact, the people using it as a dump site. They're using those areas as dump site. The areas that they say they come in Bay Road, they will be 88-story building there. They will be how you call 90 waiting and lean road. Go and go see. That is taking over the place. Let's listen to this thing that I'm getting angry because this is eating up our society. It's damaging our young people. Our young people who should be the one to take over that country. They are damaging us. Liberia is one of the nations that is blessed with a very, very good population. In other words, a young population. There are other nations that our population are very old. Our own population is young, which is very promising. When you have a young population, you can achieve a lot. You can achieve a lot. You get people who still have the time, the energy, the effort to be able to make that nation great. So because they don't want for Liberia to be great, that's why they're introducing drugs to our children. Then you want us to address these idiots with patience? No, you want us to address them with kindness? Then when we talk, you say, oh, there's that. You think we get time for that thing? I have my children in Liberia. They are going to school. They might be affected by this nonsense that people like us for 12 and the stupid men sitting down here and talking. The nonsense that Joseph Newman Boakai is on. My daughter might be affected. My family member might be affected. My nephews, they are in Liberia. I get family members that are there. Drugs in know nobody. They don't know government official. They don't know this. They don't know that. Hate, especially those of us that ain't even getting when they hate you. They can be bad way. Those of us that we even get it, we stay struggling to make life. We stay struggling to put food on the table. It's not even easy. So now when the people calling off from Liberia say, well, we scared to even answer the call. Our children there. And these idiots are playing fun with our children. So where the drugs came from? Look, the LRA boss is involved with this. Because such a huge quantity coming in the country, or whatever material they bring to be able to produce that drugs. Who told you the LRA boss is not aware? Double Jala is aware. Let me show you Double Jala picture. Wait, I come in. Let me show you Double Jala picture. These people are aware. These people are aware. Fully aware. I come in. I will show you a picture. I will show you a picture. Double Jala, the LRA boss. These idiots are fully aware. Look at his face. Let here. That Double Jala here. In fact, let me bring it in here. Let me make this thing here big. That's Double Jala. You look at Double Jala. Here is Double Jala. That Double Jala here. The LRA boss, he the one here. Who told you the idiot don't know about that drugs that enter in the country? They are aware. They know. These fools are aware of the drugs. They want for our children to be irate. And you think we must be happy? You think that's something we will be clapping for? We must keep quiet? Yeah, you see. This is the LRA boss, my people. This the man that you're looking at is called Double Jala. He is fully aware that drugs came from somewhere, or whatever they used to produce it, the cocaine, it came from somewhere. These people are aware. You see a face looking there at somebody who, how you call, step on fire. These people are aware. They allow our children to be vulnerable so that they can enjoy. Where the drugs came from? That's the question we should be asking. A fly to enter Liberia, they get win now that the LRA people will not know, the custom people will not know, to the free port, to the airport, that they will not know. Don't deceive us. Don't talk about people holding drugs. But let's go to the, how you call, the other man that call himself Justice Minister of Liberia. Let's go to him so that we hear what he's saying here, and then we can move on. Let's listen to him.
2026. Must state for the record that Global Logistics Services is the entity which has a concession with the Liberia Airport Authority for the cargo handling services.
The man who owns the Global Logistics Services is one of the owner is working in the Unity Party government. He be one of the board chair of NOCA, one of the board chairmen of NOCA, or one member of NOCA. This man supported Joseph Newman Boakai immensely during the campaign. Now they seen drugs money they were using to support Joseph Newman Boakai. So he took over now. He decided to appoint them. So they decided to use that opportunity now to start bringing in their goods. To start bringing in their goods. You see the danger of having a president that is useless, that cannot manage his own life. Any president that is vulnerable, you know why? Criminals can take the opportunity. When you get anybody that is broke, running for public office, sometimes it's scary. I'm telling you something. Especially if that person don't have good integrity. Joseph Newman Boakai is a man with high integrity. Men who are living on loan. So they draws people around, they just look at him for loan and say, oh, but then there's a need for us though. If papi, a hungry papi. If the papi could depend on people like, how you call, Henry Costa, that ego was learning around the place. He must know how many drugs people that were able to get to him because they saw him as being very vulnerable. The men are hungry, man. He can never say no. The Americans say no. So any money they bring to him, he take it. Any money they bring to him, he take it. Somebody who are living on loan, you take serious $15,000 and put it before him. He got confused right away. He has that beating abnormally. Everything we accept. So at the end of the day, they all idiot called Joseph Newman Boakai accepted money from these people. So right now, what he needs to do, put them in position. When you put them in position, look at it for them and say, but you won't get him too much money from the RIA. Sorry, from the board chair position. We're not getting too much money. The only place we're getting our money from our leader for us to be able to say our draw. So we got to move on. We're not getting money. The money what we tell we get to you yesterday, we got to get our money back. How many times they call for board meeting? Because the people who on the board, and now every month they getting salary. The people got to call for board meeting before they pay them. The high looking less. So, my people, the high is looking less. And now every time they will say, yeah, the other board man, he on salary. Oh, the man, he on salary. And I know, but I think it's like that. So that when you call for a board meeting, when the board people sit down, then they get in small thing. Hey, my man, and they own money. And they own 5,000 for the sitting fee. They get in their own money. So these are people that spend money. Peter King then spent money on Joseph Newman Boakai. So he managed to become board chair, look at for long, and gave them this lucrative contract. Say, okay, you be the one to handle cargo. It may say, fine, but there's an opportunity. Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, after she collected money from some people to bring war in Liberia. She gave them concession. The concession company, they came, exploited us, took our resources. Today we are not seeing them. So Joseph Newman Boyka too, a man and two war giving him drugs money. He brought them around and said, "Well, that is equal, no party, equal. Oh yeah, no party. You know what I mean? No party." The people then who gave Joseph Newman Boyka drug money, the men got to, find error for them so that at least they can be able to get their money back. Oh yeah, and that is what is happening. That is what is happening. That's exactly what is happening. These people that you see so very wicked indeed. Sit down there and say they're having how you call press conference and this, that, and all the other thing. Boyka is a criminal. I've been telling people for long, they ain't believe it. Now some of you will believe it. You think we forget about the story? Was the same Boyka man we saw with one all hell about drug law? They were sitting down. Boyka's son is involved with this. Tatan is involved. That Tatan then they trying to cover up for. They want for people to know. They want for people to see them. People are involved with serious drugs. Well, I can remember the other guy with almost 500,000 drugs. Who you were with? And I just said, Boyka. Tatan bringing all his drugs men around. Say, look, they think that our chopping open. They think we got to song on our way. We got to make sure that, we got to eat our own. Oh, the high looking. We got to eat our own. Our own got to eat it. Y'all remember when the LDEA bust some kind of drugs? Huge drugs. Maybe some of you have forgotten. I'm coming. I will show you some kind of picture here. Let me see. Let me show you some kind of picture. Maybe some of you have forgotten. This one. So drugs in the place. These people have been concealing this thing for a long time. They have been concealing it. You think that today, the drugs business start happening? Yeah, is it? Yeah, is it? Let me show you something here. Yeah, is it? Look at this. Look at this. So drugs. So drugs. They didn't tell you anything good about it. What's the outcome of the case? Who were those that were, how you call, a sentence for this? Here is it. Huge consignment of drugs. Here is it. So drugs. So drugs. LDA people. Yeah. I'm showing it to you. So drugs. Drugs. So drugs. The other narcotic men, they collected in the point, how you call, they post on a neck. But the people then now who involved in government, they can't put them. We can't hear about them. Even the people who they said they arrested, all of them sleeping home. DA ain't get one person. One person DA not get. People like Gregory Coleman then involved with this drugs thing. You think anything will come from out of it? Including the director of LDEA. All of them inside. Yeah, is it? Look at drugs. Look at some of the things that we are saying here about these people. Look at drugs. The drugs these people bringing in the country is not easy. It's never easy. And you understand? It was the same Joseph Newman Boyka man we saw sitting down with another serious drug law. Oh yeah, that's the guy here. In fact, I don't want to show you. Fine, that's good. Yes, the guy. This man that brought in almost $300,000 worth of drugs. They guy. Almost 300,000 worth of drugs he brought in our country there. And here Joseph Newman Boyka. Let me carry the picture. And here Joseph Newman Boyka. And here Tatan carry him say, but man, papi, Joseph Newman Boyka son. And here, what become of this other guy? What become of this case? That the drugs then down there. The man get cocaine, he get marijuana, he get cooch, he get all the other things. And here. Y'all look there. Let it guy and Tatan, let it guy and how you call and Joe Boyka. The same drugs guy. And here Joe Boyka. When we tell it, look, we know this thing that we're saying, we are not talking because we want to talk. They drugs guy. That he and Joseph Newman Boyka Giombo. There is it. Then here. They pull that thing in the neck. Where is this guy? You will never see him around. That man free long time, he gone. Let us see, man. That here with Joseph Newman Boyka. You see that? Then you with Joseph Newman Boyka. At the end of the day, go and ask where that idiot is. You will never see him around. When you see him around, you must give me hot water, let me drink. Give me boiling water, let me drink it. Real cocaine government that ain't taking over so. These people you looking at. They want damage our children. They want spoil our children for a bad way. I just said you more boy than you looking at. I just said you more boy you looking at. You get this old men who have decided that they will damage the country for us. Then you want us to sit and you think all is well, right? You want us to sit, you think all is well. We shouldn't vent out our anger. We shouldn't vent out our frustration. But let's take this break and we will be right back. Oh, yeah. Let's take this break. Don't go
Martin Luther,
nowhere.
I have a dream. Barack Obama said, change, yes, we can. And I, George, we have said, power to the people. Yes, we must. Fellow citizens,
Get ready for a historic gathering of unity, leadership, and vision. The Congress for Democratic Change USA, or CDC USA, proudly invites you to the 2026 National Convention. Now set from July 29 to August the 2nd in the great city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, under the theme, Renewing for Results, One CDC, One Vision, One Future. This landmark convention will bring together states chapters, party leaders, diaspora stakeholders, and distinguished guests from across the United States, Canada, Europe, Australia, Liberia, and beyond. Join us for strategic policy dialogue, CDC USA leadership elections, the Diaspora Engagement Forum, and a prestigious recognition ceremony featuring prominent voices and leaders, including Party Chairman Attorney Janga A. Cole, leading an array of party officials from Liberia, including Representative Frank Safoko Jr., Representative Bintu Masale, Representative Abu Kamara, and Representative Eugene Colley. Plenary session speakers will include Wanto Tier Wanto, Mrs. Willamida Sadie Tarp, Aisha Bolo Howard, Mamesi Kabab, Councillor Gamonde Clinton, Civicus Basigia, and many more. And don't miss the special honoring of His Excellency Dr. George Manawia, former President of the Republic of Liberia, for his outstanding democratic leadership and commitment to peace. As Liberian artists, including D12, Takun J, Leto Abraham Moibab, aka Heaven Sent, and KZW, will spice the honoring nights with beautiful performances, followed by a soccer match between CDC USA and Boxer, with FIFA World Best George Manawia leading the CDC USA in a spectacular soccer match on Sunday. It's happening in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania from July 29 to August the 2nd. Come, let's celebrate democracy and celebrate a true icon of Liberia democracy, His Excellency Dr. George Manawia. Be a part of the movement. Be a part of the vision. Be a part of the future. For more information, contact your local CDC USA chapter or follow official CDC USA platform at www.cdc.usa.org or contact the convention committee at 301-383-6874. CDC USA Convention 2026. Here we come, renewing for results. Convention will bring together states chapters, party leaders, diaspora stakeholders, and distinguished guests from across the United States, Canada, Europe, Australia, Liberia, and beyond.
You see, fellow Liberians, we want to say thanks to all of our people who are doing exceptionally well to organize in the various states. We are taking the United States, we are taking over the United States as an institution. And I want to say I'm grateful to all seditionists. Seditionists in New Jersey are putting themselves together. And I want to say kudos to the team that is there in New Jersey. Let's just bring you this for you to see it. You guys are doing very well, and we want to say kudos to the team there. These guys are, they are great. They are doing exceptionally well, We appreciate them. Yeah, we appreciate them. So the New Jersey chapter of the CDC USA will be having her, inaugural program, the induction ceremony of the new corps of officers of the New Jersey chapter. So they are inviting, all of you. Yeah, New Jersey chapter, they will be having their induction ceremony. I mean, they are doing great, actually. They are doing great. New Jersey is doing exceptionally great. So we are hoping that by 2028, we'll have established CDC chapter in all of the 50 states of the United States of America. Get me again and get me clear. Let me just say this, and let me put my face on it. We are working very hard to ensure that before 2028, all of the states of the United States of America, we must have an established CDC chapter in all of the states. And I want to say kudos to the folks there in South Dakota. We have a chapter there now. In fact, in Massachusetts, we have a very strong chapter there. I want to say kudos to the team there. Now in Indiana, we have a chapter in Indiana. We have a chapter. I mean, when I mean chapter, I mean well-established chapter. Now in Oklahoma, we have a chapter in Oklahoma. In Chicago, we have a chapter in Chicago. I want to say kudos to a big brother who is doing exceptionally well. And I think I will call him. Let me see. I think I will call this big brother. This guy, I really, really like this guy. He is the driving force behind some of the things that you see we do here. Yeah. I mean, a very, 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 this guy passion for CDC to see Liberia where it ought to be is great. But let me bring you this music while I get my phone. All the thing I do, my phone not near me. I thought my phone was near me.
They will try, they will always fail. You will try, you will always fail. Mr. Yes, sir. Before you bury CDC, you must juke in my heart, in our heart. Together we die. Before you bury CDC, you must juke in my heart, in our heart. Our party in our heart. Before you bury CDC, you must juke in my heart, in our heart. Together we die. Before you bury CDC, you must juke in my heart, in our heart. Our party in our heart. Mr. Yes, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Yes, sir. 2020 now you getting us, sir. Mr. Yes, sir. Yeah, me, Mr. Yes, sir. 2020 now you getting us, sir. Mr. Yes, sir. After your CS, yeah, you running us, sir. Mr. Yes, sir. Is that how you came to rescue us? We so Boku talk. Bring the Boku talk. Hey, Mr. Yes, sir. But why, Mr. Yes, sir? The yellow machine butterfly. I want a hell of a fly. The boss is about to fall on his house. Mr. Yes, sir. Before you bury CDC, you want to in my heart.
Okay, my people, sorry. I thought I had my phone with me. But let's see if we can call one or two persons, speak to them concerning this. Let me see if we can call one or two persons, hear from them on this issue. Let's see if we can call the chairman of the New Jersey chapter. Let's see. Yeah. So, fellow Liberians home and abroad, we have on the line the chairman of the New Jersey chapter, the flyer that I just displayed to you of the induction ceremony. I want to see if we can be able to talk to him a bit. I took him off guard, the man. Yeah, man, I'm meditating, I can do the thing sometimes. It's easy, man. I can do it. And tell people how God's gonna wait. We say now we will be, they call just kind. But fellow Liberians home and abroad, if you look on the screen now, you are going to see a kind of flyer there, and this particular flyer is strictly for the New Jersey chapter of the CDC USA. And with me on the line is the chairman of that particular chapter. It says on the flyer here, you see CDC USA New Jersey induction ceremony of the Corps of Officers. That would be, the date would be July the 5th, 2026, and the venue to be arranged, and etc. etc. But we have with us on the line Honorable Alfonso Decla. Honorable Decla, welcome under the Palava Hut, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Sharif, and it's an honor to be on this noble platform tonight. And like you said, you caught me on the ways, but we have to be ready at any time, and that's what makes the CDC to be a unique institution and an institution with men and women that are ready at any time when the call comes. So it is a pleasure that I'm here tonight.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, the CDC USA, members, leaders like you and many others, you've decided, even though you are not in national leadership and you will be vying for national leadership, but you guys have decided that before 2028, that the CDC should be in all of the 50 states of the United States of America. And you have started this right in your state by rejuvenating, reorganizing, and recalibrating the chapter in New Jersey. Tell me, what is pushing you to do this? Is it that job you're looking for, the people giving you money to do it? Tell me, what is pushing this passion to ensure that you can organize sedition in New Jersey, and you even going beyond New Jersey in other states that don't even have, that we have never had CDC chapter. Tell me, what is that particular energy that is pushing you to do this in the New Jersey, first of all?
Thank you, Mr. Sharif. You see, the CDC opened our eyes to politics. Before, we thought politics was just something that was only for the elite. And if we were retrospect and you look at record, it says that it was even in 1904, the common man, the several people will say indigenous, the common man voting in 1904 in Liberia. It was a time the people were given the privilege to vote, and their vote was not as respected in those days. Come to our time after all these days and mayhems that we experienced, and a young man who rise up from nowhere, that was condemned, that was overlooked, that was ridiculed, came to prominence and became one of the most famous figures within Africa and the world as large, and also rose into at the level of politics and became a standard bearer. We see ourselves in this individual. We see our life from our background, from where we come from what we experience. All of our life, we see it into this individual. With the establishment of the CDC and the 6 years of the leadership of the CDC, that was at the verge of making Liberia. I believe with continuation of the CDC back then, most people have been taken from rental houses. More people's lives have been transformed. We saw the transformation of people's lives at the Invisible Park on the practice ground. The CDC never demolished and caused anyone to be homeless. What the CDC regime did was they included the common man into that development. Today, those people are proud to have a home on their own. The same thing happened in Popo Beach, Nuku Town. Today, the people are proud to live in concrete buildings. People that used to live in zen shops and defecate on beaches. Today, they sit in a civilized home. This development are also extended to the rural part. Yesterday, we used to see demonstration of university students complaining about labor restriction. Through the leadership of the CDC, that issue was laid to rest. It was laid to rest. Today, our children, our brothers and sisters can register at the University of Liberia from Lofa County through the digital system that was established through the CDC regime. Now, it's just numerous of things that we cannot name here tonight because we don't want to take most of the time. For these development and other things that we saw in a man who said that if there be a need for this cause that I would die for. Look, when the former president was saying those things, he was not making a mere statement because he raised his life. There is a man who should have been laid in Los Angeles or California or in some kind of rich country and enjoying his life. But he chose to live with the people that what Moses said, I'd rather be slave with the children of Israel than to be a priest in the house of Pharaoh and see my people suffer. This individual that we believe in took a path that connected every one of us. And from that path, with the lies and deception today, the Liberian, if you were to have a re-election or recall the 2023 going election, you'll find out that people will not vote for Boakai because of lies and deception. They all rooted this regime. That is something that have reawakened our spirit and add onto our love for the CDC because we believe that if Liberia will be better and Liberia will be a country that will reach at the level and comparative with other countries, it will be done through President Weah. I'm a Christian. I'm a believer. I believe in prophecy. And Mother Duke once prophesied about this son, about this individual of President Weah. And so it is some of the things that gave us the driving force, that gave us the motivations, that gave us the courage that we are with the CDC and will continue to stand with the CDC. It's not on the basis of job. If I wanted a job, I would have left the CDC when it was 6 years in power. You saw that every year I was in Liberia, people would tell me, oh, you come to Liberia, you come for a job. I told them, no, there is not about job. I don't want to list some of those humanitarian and some of those good things that we have done for people, even in during the time CDC were in power and the time CDC were out of power. So it's not about job, but it's about someone that will believe in, because if Liberia will rise up and opportunities are given to all young people in that country, please, you and I will save our money in this country. Sure. But right now, how many money we have in our account? Because we have to stretch hand to our brothers and sisters because of bad governance. And we strongly believe that for those things to be put into place, it's through the leadership of President Weah that we strongly believe in that can change the status quo in our society.
Now, this induction ceremony, tell us about the induction ceremony. What is all about? What is going to be happening there? Who are those that are going to be inducted?
Prince, we play our due diligence, we play our part. There's just a ceremonial issue that coming on. The man who can win the race, you see the walker is ongoing. The people who put more time to practice,
sure,
they are the one that will show their best.
Definitely.
That's just the performance aspect of what we see in the World Cup. But many people were being prepared ever since. We have been prepared long time for leadership, for the CDC. We have been prepared. We have been in the vanguard. We have been trying to fight and make sure that we have a strong leadership. This particular installation, this induction that will be taking place between the CDC and July the 5th, we will have other calls of officers that will be taking on leadership, and I will just name some of them that we have here that will be also inducted in office to perform. And everyone already know that I'm the chair of the CDC USA New Jersey chapter, and I have the vice chair for administration, that is Orlando Nika. It's Orlando Nika. And I have the vice chairman for operation, that is Wiki Taylor Quia. And the secretary general, which is Daliton Sapi. Our treasurer is Madam Kebe Brand. Financial secretary is Lucini Jabate, aka Jab Jab. And for the women we lead, we have Bedun Kane, and the youth lead, we have Jack K. Flomo. These are people who will be inducted in office with me on that day, that have agreed to work together and to support the think sources that we believe in this coming convention is another song that we believe in, that with his leadership, we can have a very vibrant CDC USA and a CDC USA that will go across
We campaign open year, so we want you to be, indicted. So let's just leave that, let's just leave that. But the last question before we take leave of you. You guys are working assiduously, and I see you not only organizing in your state of New Jersey, but you also encouraging other states that we never had CDC chapter in. There used to be, even though there may be sedition there, but they've never organized as seditions. But what, why, that you guys are doing this in order to get all of the 50 states well organized with seditions come 2028. Tell us why. Oh, okay. Oh, my people, my phone gone off. My phone gone off. Okay, so fellow Liberians, while he was on the line, sorry, we lost him. It's because of my phone. I just went out of my phone, the juice, it went off. But that is what is going to be happening in New Jersey. They're going to be having a wonderful time there. I want to see, let me see, me put it on charge. Okay, on charge. Let me see if I can call. Okay, on charge now. Okay, it's on charge. It's a low battery, but let me see if I can. Let me see if I can call someone here. Let me see if I can call someone. Let me see. Okay. Let me see if I can call someone here. So just bear with us. Let's see if we can get our people on the line. Okay, so fellow Liberians home and abroad, we are privileged to have with us, like I said, one of the brain behind this particular ideology of ensuring that by 2028, all of the 50 states in the United States of America that we have CDC USA chapter established in all of the states is working assiduously. We may not be able to come up with all of the details, especially with him. We're going to keep some behind the scene because there's some information we don't want to disclose. But let's welcome this individual on. Welcome, Chief. Welcome. How are you, sir?
Good evening. How are you? I'm good. I'm doing very, very great.
Thank you so very kindly. I don't know if you choose not to, fine. If you choose to, I know your people already know you. I don't know if you want to just introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Mr. Mane George, the former chairman of the DMV chapter of the CDC USA and the current chairman of the CDC USA Reformers.
Thank you, sir. You have embarked on this particular project or on this task of ensuring that before 2028, you want to ensure that we have CDC USA established chapter in all of the states here in the United States of America. As we speak to you today, we are seeing South Dakota that never had a chapter, today have a chapter. We are seeing Indiana, Oklahoma, Michigan, etc., etc. What is driving you to do this? You are not, you are not the chairperson of CDC USA. You don't hold any big position in the CDC USA leadership. What is driving you to establish chapter in all of the states? Tell us, sir.
Well, you see, the Great United States of America decisions come from here in our body politics in Liberia. And besides that, those who have been heading the CDC USA long before did extremely well, by creating state chapters. But again, they did not go beyond CDC USA, we never reach up to 20 to 25 states, half of the United States of America. So we thought it wise, along with others, not only Atlanta, Georgia alone, but we have people working along with us and to create the states chapters. Like you just named some of these chapters. Like even the Arizona chapter, it's a newly established chapter. What you call New Jersey chapter. And there are several of them that we cannot name right now. These chapters came about because we try to reach out, extend our tentacles to some of these members who felt that they were in the dark of the CDC USA. We thought to bring them to light by creating these state chapters so that they too can be embedded within the body politics of Liberia, and then with the CDC USA. So we are going above to create or establish these chapters. We are not going to stop to where we are right now. We're going to make sure we have the entire United States of America covered with the CDC USA state chapters. And these chapters were established and full-fledged chapters that have registered, paid dues, and they have the requisite amount of membership to become a state chapter. Like I said, we're not going to stop there. And we are eyeing the 2029 elections. And in order for us to be victorious in the 2029 election, we need to collaborate efforts. And in so doing, we put our people together across America. We're not going to just stop somewhere. This is why these state chapters are being created so that our people in America can be part of the electoral process in Liberia, and we're talking to them using their gadgets, bringing on, talking to our people back home so that they too can know that America is with them come 2029, so that CDC USA will become one of the largest political institutions in the United States of America. That's why we are.
So, Honorable George, one would say that you are not vying for any national leadership position. You have no interest right now in any national leadership position. Why are you doing this? Are you doing this because you want to please someone? You have been paid to do it? What drives you? What gives you that passion to go above and beyond?
I'm doing this to satisfy and please my political institution. I'm not doing this to please anyone. I'm not vying for this coming convention. I'm not vying for no chairmanship. I'm not vying for no position. But I think, in my mind, by creating these state chapters, will bring relief, it will bring togetherness, it will bring unity, and it will extend the CDC USA across America. We are not being paid. Everything we do here, we are doing it voluntarily. We are helping our party, to succeed come tomorrow, 2029. So let no one have it in mind that we are in this for gain. No, there's no gain. There's no cash benefit. There's no moral benefit. Nothing but rather to help our party, to bring our party to the limelight. Because we know our partisan. We have our partisan across America. Some of them, they want to be a part of the CDC USA. But how will you be a part when you are in the dark? Your state, there's no chapter. Like these state chapters that were newly created, those partisans were there. Some of them have to affiliate with another state because there's no state chapter in the state they reside. So in so doing, we thought it wise of creating these state chapters because we have large partisans across America. So they need to have their own state chapter and start to mobilize other citizens in their state. This is why we are doing this to help our party to increase our membership. We try to build up our numerical strength more than 2005 that we had. We try to build up our numerical strength more than 2023. Because come 2029, it's no child's play. We are up for the win. This is why we are doing this. But it's no financial gain.
Thank you so much, Honorable George. Is there anything you want to talk relative to the convention in July?
Yeah, well, for the convention is coming up next month, and I will encourage every citizen across America to make their way to Pennsylvania, to be at that convention, because the convention will be one of the greatest conventions ever in the history of the CDC USA. We'll have stakeholders from Liberia, our motherland, coming to be a part of the convention. We'll also have His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah, who will also be a part of the convention. So we are encouraging our partisans to come out. And wherever you are, try to book your flight now. Try to go to our chat rooms and think we have hotels, addresses in our chat rooms, so that you can be a part. And you can sit on a high table with President Weah, who some partisans have never even sat with President Weah before. They have not met him. You have the opportunity to even play soccer with him on the last day, which is Sunday, where we will be playing against the Philadelphia Old Timers. You have the opportunity to rub shoulders, eat and dine with President Weah. So I'm encouraging every partisan to come up to this convention in Pennsylvania. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Manager, for taking the time to talk with us. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, so fellow Liberians, there we have it. Citizens, I don't know, they are going above and beyond to ensure that comes 2028, we are established in every nooks and crannies of the United States of America. My people, we've come to the end of our today's discussion. We'll continue tomorrow. We want to thank each and every one of you. If today is your first day coming across this particular podcast, we want you to please like, follow, and share our page. You have the right to disagree with us. You have the right to have a different opinion relative to how we see things. We respect you. But remember that Liberia is for all of us. And we will not keep quiet when criminals want to take over our state. Completely. No, we won't. And that's the reason why we are doing what we are doing. On Monday, the CDC anniversary that is scheduled for the 22nd to the 27th. We are going to be heading to Grand Jide, Zulu Whiskey, to be celebrating our anniversary, recognizing and appreciating our militants. On this note, my people, I want to say thanks to each and every one of you. Time have caught up with us, and we got to leave. I say thank to HD Grace. Thank you for joining us. Melvin Carr, thank you so much. Melvin Carr, we appreciate you. Ma Matterson, thank you so very kindly. Fred Nimini Diggs, Frederick Tenisi Nimini, my own sister Julie K. Rembo, Emmanuel Wilson, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Adama H. Jaliba, want to say thank you. Charles Stoltz, thank you so much. Jones Pele, we appreciate you. I mean, all of you. Mohammed Silla, we want to say you are highly welcome. We appreciate you. Mohammed Kulo, thank you so much. Fatu, thank you. Ezekiel Salif, we appreciate all of you who are joining us from other platforms. Francis Logan Senior, we want to say you are highly welcome. Momo Blambo, I mean, all of you who are joining us. By limitation of technology, we cannot see all of the names, but we want to say thanks to all of you. So until we meet again, my people, on the same platform, hopefully tomorrow, have yourself a God bless day. Love all of you. And thank you so much. My sister Joyce, how are you? I hope you are doing great, well, and fine. Thank you, and bye from my end.
We want to encourage those who want to remain corrupt and steal money, that I beg them. The money should be used to bless our people. Thank you, and God bless.